Hey there, folks. Welcome to the GCN Overview Call. My name is James Ward. I'm excited to have you here today. If you are just jumping on the call, I would love to welcome you here personally. So if you could just come on the chat here and tell me where you are calling in from, I would love to welcome you. All right, we got Mike from Milwaukee. Gary Wood, what's up, bro? Let's see, Dave in Las Vegas, Larry in Kalamazoo, Gary in Montana. Welcome. Enrique, Houston. We got Michigan. Gary in Lexington, North Carolina, I believe that is. Joy Grace, man, you guys are flying in here from Florida. We've got Troy. Welcome, Troy. Let's see here. We've got Florida, Columbia, Ozark. Dave from Canada. No, Dave from Australia. Eileen from Canada. Rick from Charlotte. Welcome. Upper Marlboro. Denmark. Aloha from Kauai. Brent, welcome. So, folks, if you're just jumping on here, we definitely want to welcome you. Dr. Jesse from Battle Creek, welcome. As you can see, the line is filling up here. We got a lot of people that are coming out tonight. So, if you're just here for the very first time, or maybe you are an existing member, we definitely appreciate you taking the time to come out and join us. I'm going to take just a couple more introductions here, and then for the sake of time, we're going to get rolling because we are a little bit, I was a tad bit late. I think I was like 30 seconds late. So, David, welcome to the call from Alabama. So what we are going to do, we are going to go ahead for the sake of time. I don't want to keep you all here too late. You're already taking time away from your family to be here. So we are going to go ahead and get started. One of two things, you might be here for the very first time learning about GCN, Global Credits Network. Maybe you're an existing member that came out to support us. And either way, I appreciate you taking time away from your family to be part of this awesome call. So, I get the honor of being the one that gets to tell you everything about this company. I happen to also be the president and the CEO. So I'm excited to be able to share this with you here tonight and tell you about all the awesome things that are going on here. Now, most likely someone invited you to this call here tonight because they said that this is something unique, a great way for you to be entertained, number one, but number two, have a chance to earn some Bitcoin for you and your family. And we're going to be talking about all those things. Now, we do things a little bit different here. It's not just all a PowerPoint. I'm actually going to have a conversation with you here in the beginning, and then we're going to take it to the back office where you can learn about our products, actually see them in action. And then we're going to tell you about the second part of this, which is if you want to come in here and have a chance to earn some income, I'm going to show you how to do that as well through our very powerful compensation plan. So with that being said, I like to start with what makes us a little bit different as a company, besides just our products and services and what we're doing. What really makes us different. And number one is the transparency of what we do. As you can see, I'm out here in front of you today. I am the president, I'm the owner of the company, and you all have probably seen it many times over the last few years, and even here today, there's many companies that are popping up left and right. You have no idea who's behind it, you don't know who's leading it. So in turn, if you're referring people to that company, guess what? You're the owner in their eyes. So, we saw an opportunity in the marketplace to not only bring something unique from a product standpoint, which we'll get to here in a second, but also to be out in front of this thing, right? To be very transparent with who we are, to be transparent with what we do, and to bring an opportunity to people that just hasn't been created before. And that's exactly what we've been able to do over the last 6 months. Now, I say 6 months, we've been in business since the end of July. So here we are, we're in the middle of January, not even, almost the middle, which is insane, right? This month has already flown by, but it's been an awesome building stage for us. Most companies, as you probably know, not only do you not know who they are, who is behind it, but also, they're in that category of going out of business in 8 to 12 weeks. As you can see, we've already been in business for 6 months. We've built a great foundation here. We've attracted a lot of great people to our company, but we're just getting started. That's what's cool about it. So what you're going to learn about here today is a company that is based on fun. We are truly putting the fun back into business. It's based on entertainment. We're going to show you all those products and services. But, I like to start with who we are, the transparency of where we've been. And then we also get to, explore some of these products. Now, one other thing that really makes us different as a company is, again, I know you've seen companies out there that are popping up that are usually in one of 4 different categories. Number one, they're either in, arbitrage trading with the Forex, they're in mining, they're in crypto, they have a wallet system, whatever it is. That's usually where 99.9% of all companies in this market space right now, that's where they land, right? So we have a really unique opportunity here to be over here by ourselves in a category that no one else is participating in, that we really get to make our own and also be in front of it. So it's pretty cool. But here's what we do that's different than most of the companies out there. Not all of them, but most of them, okay? Most of the companies tell you that they are doing some type of trading, something like that, to generate some type of profit, right? I mean, we've all heard it over and over. You see the same stories and people fall for the same junk over and over. And if that offends any of you, I apologize. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just trying to be straight with you here tonight so you get an idea of what we do and how we're different. But the bottom line is we're transparent with what we do. Everything that we do from a sports wagering standpoint, from our auctions, from anything we do entertainment-wise, we share it with you, right? We share it with you before we ever do it. And I'm going to actually not just talk about it, I'm going to show you it here tonight and tell you exactly, to show you how we're different from a transparency standpoint. So I think that's important with so many challenges out there, so many people that's been hurt over the last few years. Hopefully this will be a breath of fresh air for you to be able to see, hey, this is a company that we're legit. We're out in front of it. You can actually see us, not only on a webinar, but we also have our live events. And if you haven't made it to one of those, you have to in 2020. It should be your goal to get to one. We'll have them both here domestically and internationally as a company. So it's going to be great to connect with not people just here in the US, but people worldwide, and you get to be part of that. Now, the cool thing is this, even though we've been in business for 6 months, we just officially launched on October 1st. So you're truly one of the very first people in the world. You know, the world's a pretty big place, as you can see behind me here. The world's a big place, and we've only taken up just a small little fraction of that. So you're one of the very first people in the world to have an opportunity to participate in this and get to share it with the rest of the world. And I want you to think about this for a second. You know, with all the different products and services out there, wouldn't it be cool to be able to have a product and a service that is built around fun and entertainment, right? It makes it easy to talk about it, makes it easy to share with people, and that's what we're going to show you here today. So with that being said, what I want to do, since you know a little bit about who we are and what makes us a little bit different, now I want to get to the back office. I want to show you some of our products in action, some of our services and what we do, so you can have a good idea that when you get started with this here tonight, exactly what you're purchasing, okay? So give me just 1 second, and I'm going to log into the back office. Now, I'm going to need some participation if you can help me out here. If everyone can give me a number 1, if you can actually see the main website right now, that will help me. All right, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log in here really quickly. Give me just a second. Okay, so we are actually located in our back office right now. Now, let me ask a question before I move on. And I know this is a little bit different, but you know, for those of you who've either been in the industry for some amount of time or something like that, it's not very often that obviously you get to see a product before you purchase it in action, right? It's very rare that you get to see the back office. Usually that is like protected stuff, but we are so proud of what we've done here in the first 6 months of our business and how far ahead of the curve we are. We like to actually share it with you so you can see these things in action. So I hope that helps you out here tonight, but we're going to start here just talking about what we call our GCN credits, okay? Our GCN credits are really what I call the lifeblood of our company. It's what makes our products and our services work. Our credits, they don't have any value outside of our company, but inside of our company, they're very valuable, right? Because they allow you to participate in all the different entertainment products and services we have, which include our auctions, our penny auctions, which maybe you're familiar with a penny auction, maybe you're not. I'm about to show you some, but you know, I know that there's been other penny auction companies out there. I like to think that we're the very first out there that have offered this in a Bitcoin platform, right? So this product and this service is attractive to people worldwide. It's already a proven model, and you're going to get to see how we do it inside of our company. As I said, we also specialize in the sports wagering side. So you're going to be able to look at our games here in just a second and how we win, how we lose, how you can actually participate in some of the fun. And then we even have drawing pools that we're going to talk about as well. But what we're going to start with here today are the auction. And I'm going to show you how you can use your GCN credits to be able to win some amazing items. So I'm going to go right here to view all. And you're going to be able to see some of our live auctions that are currently taking place. And there's a couple things that I want to tell you about our auctions, okay? Number one, they happen all the time. When I say all the time, they happen basically every single day. We have missed a couple days over the holiday season just because we didn't want to take time away from people's family. But for the most part, about 365 days a year is what we look at for our auctions. Now, we just rolled this product and service out, I think about a month and a half ago. And obviously, you know, there's been some amazing things that have come from it because we've attracted a whole new demographic of people to our company. And I want you to imagine something. There's only 4 auctions going on right now, But imagine this, imagine as we grow as a company where you see hundreds of auctions going, where many different products and services are there that could be attracted to you, not only you here in the US or Canada or maybe wherever you're located on this side of the world, but elsewhere as well, right? Where we are auctioning off products that are popular in people's specific countries. So it's going to be an amazing thing, and you're just seeing the beginning of this. But I want to show you how powerful this is and how your GCN credits can help you start to win some of these different items. Now, you can see we do have a 2020 Mercedes-Benz. I always start with this, not because I want to wow you, even though it's a pretty cool item. This is what we call a reserved auction. And what that means by reserve is you have to hit a certain price point in order for us to release that product. Because look, we're not going to give away a $70,000 car for like $34, right? That would be a bad business move. So we do this to generate profits for our company, but also to offer amazing opportunities for you as a customer. So let's move on to the left here. And what you can see is we have a $500 Visa gift card here today, a $300 Shell gift card, and 1,000 GCN credit pack. A credit pack is something that you can use to participate in future auctions. You can use it for the games of the week, which I'm going to show you here in a second. So there's a lot of opportunities. And as you can see, there's names that are popping up here. Every single time someone bids, a new name pops up. And right down here is a countdown clock. You can see every single one of these auctions right now are under 10 seconds. And if they get to 0 and the bidding stops, that means the auction's over. However, right, if it continues to count down, every single time someone bids, it's going to reset to 10 seconds. And when people are done bidding, that's when the auction ends. Now, these 3 auctions right here, they have what we call no reserves. That means that if these auctions ended right now, if this Visa gift card for $500 ended right now, Turbie 2 would get it for 85 cents. If this auction right here ended right now for $8.04, Ryan and Gary would get it right now, okay? Top Crypto would get it right here for $15.29. But you can see these different names popping up. That means that people are bidding and moving the auction price. But here's the cool thing. If you look at these max prices, that means that is the very maximum that someone would pay. So even though this is a $500 gift card, the most that someone would pay for it would be $50. But don't just take my word for it. Let me scroll down here a little bit and show you some actual auction items that have went off this week and how powerful it is, okay? I'm not gonna go over every one of them, but just look right here at this AutoZone, okay? This is an AutoZone card. This is $250 AutoZone card. Top Crypto won this for $2.96. I always use this example. If I offered you a $250 gift card for $2.96, give me a number 5 if you would take me up on that deal, right? You give me $2.96, I'm giving you a $250 gift card. I don't care to where it was from. I would do it multiple times, right? There's a lot of value in that. And these are real live auction items that people are winning. So as we scroll down here, you see we have different electronic items. We have some travel products. We have some gift cards. We have, look, a Nintendo Switch went for 49 cents. Google Smart Home Hub. So as you can see, we have a variety of products. But you know, I don't want to spend the entire time on this. But what I want to show you is this is an opportunity that you can participate with our GCN credits. Every single night, you're going to have options to win different auctions like this. And as we grow as a company, guess what? The amount of auctions grow as well. So more and more people will be able to get these amazing items for pennies on the dollar, pennies on the Bitcoin, right? So it's a very, very cool thing. Now, with that being said, let's move on to the second part of our company, and that's our sports wager. And that's what we really actually started this company with. When we very first started GCN, we had actually a different name at that time, and we've since rebranded. For any of you who saw that Sports Trading BTC, we did rebrand to GCN, our Global Credits Network. We started our company with sports wagering, right? It's what we built our foundation on. We made a decision to be a full entertainment company, and that's what drove us into the auctions and some of the other things that we're going to talk about here tonight. So you can imagine how bright the future is and how exciting this can be, because you know, when you think about entertainment, it means something different to everybody. Some of you think travel. Some of you think, you know, gaming. Some of you think a lot of different things. So imagine the opportunity that you're going to have inside of this company to use your GCN credits to do a lot of different things. But what you're looking at right now, if you remember when I started talking about the transparency of our company, not just who I am and being out in front of it, but what we actually do as a company. And one of the major things that we do outside of just the networking side is we do sports wagering to create profits for our company as well. And we've been pretty good at it, right? We've been very lucky to work with some of what we consider the best handicappers in the world to give us the data we need to be great sports wagerers. Now, let me just clarify something, okay? Some of you aren't sports fans, you don't care about it. Some of you have never heard the word handicapper, you don't know what it means. Let me be the first to tell you it doesn't matter, okay? You don't have to get caught up on that. You don't have to be a sports fan here. You don't necessarily have to know what handicapping means, but I'm about to tell you. But just don't worry about that, because you don't have to come in here and try to be a professional at anything. Like, there's so many programs trying to teach you how to trade and do everything else. Nothing wrong with that. It's just a lot of people don't have time to figure all that out, right? So you don't have to worry about those things here. But the handicapping side of it is really important, because what we've done is we've partnered with what we consider some of the best handicappers in the world in different sports around the world. So whether it be basketball or hockey or football or baseball or tennis or, boxing, MMA, there's sporting events that are going on all the time. I mean, we just had New Year's here. We just had Christmas and all the different holidays that happened in December. And guess what? There were football games or basketball games going on constantly during those times. There were soccer games going on in Europe in between those days as well. So there's a lot of things that are going on constantly that allows us to participate in a market that never sleeps. We work with what we consider the best handicappers out there. And what they do for us is they give us the data we need to be able to decide what we're going to wager on, okay? So when you're looking at this report right here, these are not games that we just, get out of the blue sky and decide to wager on them. These are ones that we've received data on, and the data is so strong that we decide to wager on them. And then we take it a step further with making sure that our money management is split up very good. But I want you to look at this, okay? You're going to see 4 different options here. Number 1, you're going to see the word live. Live means that these games are going on right now, okay? We post these every single day. So there's going to be 2 different people out there. Number 1, there might be people that actually want to wager on games themselves. You can use our picks and go out there and do that. If you tried to hire a handicapper on your own, you have no idea how expensive these people can be. So you can actually use these picks, right, that we provide you, and we've done pretty well with them. Now, there's some of you that don't care about that, but you can still root for our company, right? You can still see the different games that we're doing, but it's the transparency that I want you to understand. So we've got the live games. Those are games that were live today, right? We don't update them until the next day. We also show what our wins are. We show what our losses are. So let me go to the next page here. So you can see, let me move this thing. Well, we've got 1, 2, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 wins in a row, 2 losses, a win, a loss, a loss, a loss, a loss, a win, win. So I think this was a pretty good screen. I like personally showing you the losses, because as silly as that sounds, if I wanted to hype this thing up to being just perfect, I would just show you the wins. But the reality is we're not perfect. We just happen to be pretty good at it, but we still have losses and wins, right? That's how you know it's real. We show you the things before they happen. You know exactly what the games are. You can use them if you want to, but the key is to have more wins than losses, obviously, and to make sure that we have the proper money management. So with that being said, there's another part of the sports wagering program that I want to talk about. And this is something that people just get fired up about. It's called our games of the week. Now, our games of the week, these are games that we consider to be the very, very top of the pool. When it comes to the data that we get, these are games that the data is so good that we want to share it with you, right? And we do that through our credit system. So we're not actually taking any type of wagers or anything like that. But if you want to participate with your GCN credits, again, they have no monetary value outside of our company, you can do it though. So in these games that you see right here, let's just take the Battle of the Birds, okay? We took the Seahawks and the Eagles game. We picked the Seahawks, okay, during that game. As you can see here, we won that game, which was a pretty cool deal. Now, if you would have put 100 credits into this, you would have received 168 credits back. Now, those 168 credits, those now become withdrawable. You can actually use these credits and withdraw them for Bitcoin if you choose to. You could use them for auctions. You could use them for future games of the week. But here's what's cool about the games of the week. We have our entire company, everybody who wants to participate, rooting for the same exact game at the same exact time. And it's awesome, right? Because I get blown up here on Telegram and everything else and WhatsApp about, hey man, did you see the score? Did you see that touchdown? Here we go, just kick, whatever it is. So if you can imagine being in at a Buffalo Wild Wings or at a friend's house or something like that, and there's games going on, and knowing that even though you didn't have any understanding of how to pick, you're participating. It changes things, right? It makes it very entertaining. Keyword being entertainment and fun. And that's what these games of the weeks are. So I want to ask a question maybe for the members who have been on here. I know that there's some new people obviously as well, but if you're a member here and you've participated in a game of the week and you've had fun with it, give me a number 8, right? If you've participated, you've had a chance to win some of these games of the week. It's a lot of fun, right? I mean, it's exciting, and that's what you get here. So you can see we don't win all the time. We've been very fortunate to win a lot of these lately, but we also win some as well, okay? So here's the deal. The last thing I'm going to show you on the products, and then we're going to get to the compensation plan for those of you who want to earn. We also have what we call a drawing pool, okay? We just gave away 2 Super Bowl tickets on December 31st. So on New Year's Eve, we gave away 2 Super Bowl tickets, some spending money, and some other things to the Super Bowl. The cost to be in that drawing was only $35, $30 to $45, depending on the price of Bitcoin. But you can see for 50 credits, people had the opportunity to participate in the Super Bowl drawing. Now, this is already gone. You can't participate in it again, but this is just an example of some of the things that we do that are entertaining that you can use your credits for. So again, I wanted to show you this here today because me showing you a PowerPoint presentation of our auctions or the games of the week or even our sports report, it's not the same as seeing it. I hope that you would agree with that. So I wanted you to be able to actually see it and feel what you're going to be purchasing here tonight once you get started with us. Now, with that being said, what I'm going to do, give me just a second. I am going to go to a PowerPoint, ironically now, because we are going to talk about our compensation plan. Now, the reality is this. Not everybody on this call here tonight will care about earning income. Some of you might just want to be customers. Maybe you want to participate in the games of the week because you're a sports fan. Maybe you want to participate in the auctions because you see these amazing items. That's totally cool, right? But this part of the presentation is built around for those of you who want a side business or maybe even a full-time income, because this opportunity gives you both of those options, right? Depending on what you put into it. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. Before I get into it, I want to make sure that you can see my screen. If everybody can give me a number 3, that you can see my screen, that will help me get this thing rolling, and we'll wrap this thing up here. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so as you can see, there are 4 different ways that you can earn inside of our company. We're going to go through each one of them right now and show you how good of an opportunity you have here financially if you really get in here and get to work. So starting with our Fast Start bonus. Our Fast Start bonus was designed to put money in your pocket very, very quickly in your first 30 days, okay? So for your first 30 days, you have access to this Fast Start bonus, and it's like a Kickstarter, right? It's ready to get you up and going very, very quickly. Now, here's the cool thing about the Fast Start bonus. It allows you to not only work with yourself, but also help others. And as you build, you can start to earn some great income. Now, once you're qualified for the Fast Start bonus, you can earn on 3 different levels. Now, I'm going to show you this right here, this person. I'm going to go with orange tonight. I go back from orange and yellow. So let's go ahead and call this person orange. This is you right here at the top. Now, these green people are people that you personally refer to our company. That means that you shared your link with them. They decided to purchase the product from your link. They're called your personal referrals. Once you're qualified for the Fast Start bonus, you can earn a 5% commission for that. Not too bad, right? Now here's where it starts to get good. When these green folks, right, your personal referrals go out there and they start referring people, this is called your level 2. These blue people are your level 2. You can earn a 3% commission. Now to take it a step further, when these people go out there and start referring people, as you can see, it really starts to multiply here. These gray people are your 3rd level, and you could earn a 2% commission. So as you can see, just the power of going out there and getting a few people and helping them in your first 30 days can be very, very good income for you, right? Now, here's the 2 different ways that you qualify for this bonus. Number 1, if you come in at a 1 Bitcoin package or higher, you're automatically qualified, okay? So there's no qualifications. That's package 7 through 10. Don't sweat it. I mean, a lot of people don't have 1 BTC, okay? So don't get too caught up on that. There's another way that you can do it. If you don't come in at the higher packages, all you have to do is have personal volume equal to or greater than the package that you own. So for example, let's just say that you came in at our 0.1 package, which is about $800 here today. So if you come in at 0.1, all you would need to do is go out there and make at least one sale of this green right here at 0.1, right? Or you could go out there and make 4 sales just like this, all 4 of these at 0.025, that would equal 1. You get the gist, right? You just need to get to that 0.1 in income to be able to qualify for this. 0.1 in personal volume, I'm sorry, not income. So I hope that makes sense to you. Pretty easy to understand, very powerful, unlimited amount of fast start bonuses you can earn. Now, we also have what I consider the very best part of our compensation plan, which is our binary. It's what's going to give you leverage, right? And leverage is power in any business. It allows you to lock arms with people around you that you won't even know. You'll be working with people in other countries, people that you've never met in your life, and you guys will both be able to benefit from efforts of getting out there and sharing our products and services with new customers. So it's an awesome thing. Now, here's the deal, okay? Our binary pays anywhere between 5% and 12%, depending on which package you own. For this example here tonight, I'm going to use the 12% because I want to show you the biggest potential of earning that you can possibly make. Now, I will tell you this as well. All earnings are dependent on your efforts, so just keep that in mind. But in this example right here, I'm going to show you how you can really maximize the binary. Now, for those of you who are new, a binary is pretty simple to understand. At first, it looks very complex, but here's the deal. In a binary, you have a left side and a right side, and your goal is to get qualified by making one sell on the left and one sell on the right. Pretty simple. It could be any package that we own. You make one sell on the left and one sell on the right. You're now qualified for our binary. Now, why that's important is because exactly like I said, you can begin to leverage not only your efforts, but your team members above you, below you's efforts as well, and really be able to start earning some income. So it's an amazing thing. So here's what we do every single night as a company. We take a snapshot of your binary, okay? And we look at your team volume, not your personal volume, your team volume. And we look at your left side and your right side. And whichever one of these sides have the least amount of volume, that is the side that we will actually call your pay leg, and that's what we pay you on, okay? So for example, let's say your left side had 2 BTC, your right side had 1 BTC. Well, we know 1 is less than 2, right? And again, this isn't personal volume, it's team volume. So we would look at this as a company and we'd say, okay, 1 is less than 2. We would multiply that 1 BTC times the 12% in this example. You could be less than that if you have a lower package. It's no big deal. This is just an example. 1 BTC times 12% equals 0.12 paid directly to you, right? Not just for your efforts, for the efforts of everybody on your team. So it becomes an amazing way for you to really work with people and build a foundation and build a business that can be long-term. It's the best part of our compensation plan by far if you come in here and really plug into it and work with others. Now, we also have what we call our customer acquisition bonus. As you attract more customers in our business, we are going to pay you more. It really works that simple. Now, our customer acquisition bonus, as you can see, that's really long. We call it CAB for short. And there's 2 parts of our CAB. We have what we call a minimum CAB and a maximum CAB. And the cool thing about it is you get to decide which one of these you want to earn based on your efforts, based on how many customers that you refer to us, okay? Because what we're going to do as a company is we're actually going to pay you for the life of that customer based on their value to us. And that's how we do this CAB bonus. So here's the deal. On our minimum CAB bonus, it pays 0.25%. And the only thing that that's daily, right? The only thing that you have to do to qualify for that is to have personal sales volume. That's volume that you personally refer with your link of 0.01. Man, anyone can do that. That's simple to do. You can get out there and get started. Refer one person at the lowest package, whether it be a retail customer or even affiliate, and boom, you're qualified for the minimum. Very easy, right? Now, we also have what we call our maximum CAB bonus. And our maximum CAB bonus right this second is 1.02. Now, here's what you need to know about this 1.02. It can go all the way up to 2%. It can go all the way down to 0. Okay, that's the truth. This is what we call reality in this business. Now, the reason why I say that is because many of you have seen companies out there that they're going to say, hey, we're going to pay you 3, 4, 5, 6% every single day forever, right? And forever means for the next 8 to 12 weeks until they go out of business. That's not a sustainable model. If you're working with a company that has a fixed rate that never moves whatsoever, it's just smoke and mirrors. Let me be the first to tell you, okay? So what we've done is we've taken a look at this, and every single month on the 15th of the month, we look at the profitability of the company. We look at our sports wagering. We look at our auctions. We look at the overall picture, and we make a decision on what our maximum CAB is going to be. So again, it could be all the way to 0. It could be all the way up to 2. Right now, it happens to be 1.02. And on the 15th, we will actually change it. Okay, so here's the deal. How do you qualify for this? All you have to do is refer more customers. That's it. So the way that you can qualify for this is to have personal sales volume. That means someone came to your link and purchased something from you, right, of equal to your package or greater. So in the same exact example, if you have the 0.1 package and you were to go out there and refer 4 people at 0.025 or 1 person at 0.1, that gets you qualified for this maximum CAB bonus. It's an awesome way for you to earn. But again, you have to work it, right? It doesn't just come to you like magic. It's something you do have to refer some people to be able to participate in, but it's a great platform. Now, we also have what we call our credit sales bonus. You remember, I said that the credits are the lifeblood of our company. So you're going to have 2 different types of customers. You're going to have retail customers. These are people that they don't care about what we're talking about right now, right? They don't care about binaries or fast start bonuses or any of that stuff. What they care about are the actual products, the auctions, the game of the weeks, the drawing pools. Those are the things that they want to participate in. When you refer someone to us and they purchase credits from you, you're going to earn a 10% direct sales commission. Pretty cool, right? Now, but you also have people inside of your organizations, other affiliates. And when they are purchasing credits, 100% of their purchase is going to go into the binary. Now, we already talked about the binary. It can pay all the way up to 12%. But it's powerful, right? It allows you to leverage your business. So this is a great leveraging tool that when people purchase credits, which they will, and participate in more auctions, more games of the weeks, it creates great opportunity for you. So look, we have several different ways you can earn, as we talked about. We have our binary bonuses, our fast start bonuses, our retail bonuses, our CAB bonus, but we also have what we call a buyback or a renewal. See, when you've doubled your Bitcoin inside of our platform, that means that your package has expired, okay? And at that point, you can do one of 2 things. You can take your Bitcoin and go, that's fine, or you can renew your package. If you decide to renew your package at the current package level that you're at or a higher package, what happens is that volume goes into the binary. There's more fast starts created. There's a lot of great things that go into play with that, okay? So it's a pretty cool thing. Now, we also allow you, when people are ready to upgrade. See, there's going to be some people that get started here tonight that may start at a lower level and then may want to upgrade. When they do that, they're usually going to pay the difference between the package that they're at and the package that they're going to. There's only one instance when they wouldn't, but I'll tell you about that here in a second. But for this example, if someone went from 0.01 to 0.1, the difference in that would be 0.9, right? You would earn a commission off that as well if you're qualified. So it's an awesome thing for you. Now, I told you there's one way that someone might have to pay the full price, and that's if they're over 50% on their progress bar. That means nothing to you right now if you're new, but in your back office, you're going to have a progress bar that looks just like this, okay? And once you get to this 50% mark, that means that you've received everything back that you started with to purchase your package. And now going forward, if you're over that 50% and you wanted to upgrade, we're going to charge you full price. Not a big part of this presentation, but definitely something we want to be transparent so you can understand. Now, here's probably the best slide of the presentation when it comes to a comp plan. We pay people commissions 7 days a week. 7 days a week, we pay directly to your blockchain wallet. Now, I want you to think about this because I know that you've probably seen companies out there that they're paying either in a token or a coin that you usually either have to try to liquidate internally, or maybe you have to take it to an exchange if there's a market for it. It's a big hoopla, right? It's a big mess. I'm not going to bash any companies for doing that. I'm just telling you that's not what we do, okay? What we do is when you have a commission of 0.01 or higher, we automatically, every single day, pay that to your blockchain wallet. So if you have a BitPay card or any other type of crypto card outside of the US, you can use that for you and your family. What would that do for you? If you knew that you could earn income 7 days a week from a platform, what would that do for you and your family? I know for me personally, it would have changed my life at some point, right? There were many times I was starving to death on the weekend and I needed money, right? And there wasn't anything coming until a Thursday or a Friday. I remember growing up, both my parents got paid on Thursdays. Luckily, they alternated weeks, but man, we were living for that Thursday. And I bet many of you could probably relate to that. But we've given people the opportunity here that every single day there can be something hitting your wallet, which is a game changer for a lot of people. I get fired up about it because it is directly to your blockchain wallet, 0.01 or higher, no fees. I've seen fees out there, 10, 15% people charge you for withdrawals. We just pay it to you because it's yours, right? It's an easy platform. We also have a marketing system that you have access to with built-in landing pages that you can collect your leads. We have banners that are already created for you if you want to market on different platforms. We have text messages and emails that you can use as well. All of our marketing system are built into our packages. So here are the cost of our packages. You can see we have 10 different packages starting at 0.01 going all the way up to 5 BTC. Now, here's the thing. You can see that we've created this for the masses, right? So it doesn't really matter where you're at financially right now. There's a package that you can start at. But here's what I want to tell you. I want you to get started here tonight at the very highest package that you possibly can with one little caveat. Don't do it if it's going to hurt your family. Please don't do it if it's going to hurt your family, right? If you have to go out there and do something silly like, mortgage your house to get started with us, don't do that. Go to some other, don't go anywhere, actually. Just take care of your family. I almost said go to one of the programs that don't care. Just don't do it. It's not right. It doesn't make any sense. We want this program to be a blessing to you, right? We don't want it to be a burden to you and your family and tax you. But I will tell you this, to get the very most out of this system, you definitely want to start at the very highest package. That's what it's all about, is to help you grow your income and your Bitcoin and be able to change your family's lives. And we're doing that for many, many people out there who are willing to put in the work and the effort to be able to show our packages and our products to other people. As I've said, if you're new that your product was fun and entertainment, my gosh, how easy is that to share with people? It's awesome, right? And people love what we're doing here. We've attracted some amazing people. So here's what I want to tell you. I want you to get back with whoever sent you here tonight. I want you to get any of your final questions answered, and I want you to come be part of this culture that we've created, right? It's not just me. I'm just the face that you see right now. We've created an entire community of people that are like-minded, that want to have fun, that want to put fun back in business, that want to create an environment that has never been created, and you're at the very forefront of it, right? You're a pioneer in this when you get started with us here today, because 2020 is going to be an amazing year for us, an amazing year. We're going to break records, and you get to be early in it and help us do it. So I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to spend it with me here tonight. Could have been doing anything else. You decided to be here. Get back with whoever sent you to this call and get your questions answered. Come be part of this company. Have a great night, and this call's a wrap.